Welcome to FunDay Friday, Cinco de Mayo edition. This is Sales Chatter Live, the logistics podcast where we aim to help 10,000 reps hit a million GP. I'm your co-host, Ryan, aka the Logistics Monk. With me, we've got the vibrating man, Dan
See
Deacon.
that?
What is going on?
Oh, it's electric. It's electric today. I couldn't. I'm thinking Cinco de Mayo. Thinking we're gonna have fun today, lots of laughs. Thinking I gotta wear something bright and really. And I chose this, and as soon as I turned my camera, I'm like, oh, this is the one that acts like it has a battery in it when I turn the camera on. It's wicked, brother, wicked. And I thought we were gonna have some like caravan, like some kind of funky disco music or something going, and I almost took a nap at that intro.
Well, honestly, that's what we're doing today. But you know what's crazy about Cinco de Mayo before we actually get started? Cinco de Mayo is in regards to the Battle of Puebla, Mexico. In 1862, a Mexican, the government, their army, they defeated those Frenchies. So suck it, Jeff Dickinson, who always claims to be a half Canadian Frenchie. So with that being said, we're excited to go into Cinco de Mayo. It's a great day, and we're going to have so much fun.
Don't get us canceled, Brian. Man.
Welcome to the HPLS podcast. Live, relevant, and high performance information, conversations, and education weekly.
You know how long I've been waiting to say that to you, brother.
It's been 3 whole weeks, man. It's been 3 whole weeks.
But that's a long time. As my kids say, that is so ages ago, man. Like,
people even still say that?
Come on. Oh, yeah. It's, 3 weeks ago in the world of tech is like, it's old news, man. Old.
100%. Oh, yeah. You know, and I think I know you and I being Canadians, you know, we don't sell. It's not a holiday for us here in Canada, but you know, it's amazing to kind of think about basically what it's become, right? Because I know we're gonna go to a little bit of margarita, a little salsa dance, a little nachos and tacos, you know, having that fun. But it is an important day for everybody who celebrates in America and Mexico as well. So without further ado, let's bring on our amazing guest today, Dano. First, we have the Bodacious Cowboy himself, Jeff Dickinson, who's got his amazing glasses going on here. What's going on?
He's like the white Morpheus.
Ooh, don't get us canceled then. And we want to welcome our amazing guest. We had her on for Empowering Women into Logistics. Jeff and I had a blast with her. She is just a rocket of fun. And I'm looking forward to going to Lula Lounge with her in Toronto, having some fun from SSP Group of Companies, an amazing open deck carrier based out of, I believe they're in Milton, and they're just all over the place. But just the hospitality and the way that she has and the energy that she's bringing on to FunDay Friday, we want to welcome Maria Borrell to Sales Chatter.
Hi, guys. Nice to see you guys again. Thank you for having me, and absolutely happy 5th of May and happy Cinco de Mayo. Feliz Cinco de Mayo, Español. So delighted to be with you guys today. Let's have fun. The party started.
Yeah, let's start the party. You know, see this is the big party. We
just needed Ryan to choose some salsa music to start the show with.
Hey, man, the royalty-free music, man. The royalty-free music. It's not in my hands, man. You guys know I come prepared with this.
That's true.
Yeah, no, it is from there. But, you know, let's get started with some pretty cool questions. So if it's your first time with us today on FunDay Friday, we kick back. We really don't talk logistics. We have some fun, ask some questions, share some stories. So the first question I'm going to have for every single person here, we're going to start slow and then we kind of move up a little bit. Maria, we'll start with you and then we'll work with Jeff and we'll get to Dan. Who is the most impressive person you've ever met in your life?
I have met so many great people in my life. I just could say one of my ex-colleagues that is actually in Florida right now is the one that introduced me to this business, to this world of wonderful opportunities. His name is Jack. I would share with him this interview because I have to make sure that he knows that I'm actually mentioning it. Because if that wouldn't be for that person, honestly, I wouldn't be even talking to you guys these days. So Jack, 500%, my good. I know you guys don't know, but that's what I say. Of course, my parents. Why would I not be without that?
So parents and Jack. So shout out to
Yeah.
Jack. Maybe we owe Jack a Jack and Coke. So
That's right, Jack. When I will be in town, definitely take you for lunch. Oh no, maybe we take some salsa lessons.
there we go. Salsa lessons on Salsa
Yeah,
Chatter.
Houston, I will be soon coming in.
See, love this so much. Jeff, who's the most impressive person you met? And you cannot say yourself because we know you are a politician on Fridays.
No.
A politician on Fridays.
Politician on Fridays. Yeah, okay. Sign me up. I'm running for freaking president. Let's see. You know what? I would say one of my ex-bosses, Nick Ziss, who really got me going in this business, and it's all his fault, and I blame him all the way. Such a great guy that just gave me that opportunity to flourish. So I kind of hand a lot of things off to him for sure, no doubt.
Awesome. I like that.
Is it somebody you have to have met?
Yeah, well, let's go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, like you said, I change the rules all the time, but it has to be somebody, most impressive person you ever met.
I'm gonna have to say Bob Proctor. Becoming, quasi friends with Bob Proctor, being able to spend time at his house with him, sitting down, having dinner with him, that kind of stuff. Meeting him out in places and having dinner with him before his passing. Just a really amazing man with a lot of the mental side that he helped me with. Bob Proctor, for sure.
Bob Proctor. Okay.
But I mean, there's like people that are so close to him. You're tough when you've got to pick just one. But
that's right.
Yeah,
I know,
and that's why we're saying, that's why we're saying one. So, well, here's the thing: there's always going to be one person that comes to mind, right? So, both Jeff and Maria with amazing, like people who got them started in this industry, which is amazing. Commend you both for that. For me, I'm going to switch it, not from business. I'll go a little bit of personal. I think for me was the first Vince Carter when I actually went to a basketball camp when I was 8 years old, and actually seeing how like big these basketball players are, seeing how amazing they are at their craft, and I think that was one thing that I loved. This was part of a basketball camp that I did when I was 8 years old. And he came down with a few other Raptors. And it's just so cool to see how effortlessly these guys can shoot free throws. They can shoot 3-pointers. They can dunk. They can do all this stuff. So for me personally, it was just amazing to see. And that was the first time in my life I saw somebody so tall, like 6'7", that is a giant, right? So I'm a big fan of seeing that. So I thought that was pretty cool, from there. So impressive
now,
for their Cinco.
Before you ask the next question, why don't we go around and who was most influential in your life that you have not met?
Okay, let's go with that one. Let's start with. All right. That I have
Maria.
not met. Yeah, let's go with Maria. Let's go with that.
Ladies first, always.
Always.
Actually, I couldn't think right now. Like
you can't use me because you just met me. So sorry, you can't do that.
Let's just say you guys have given me the light. Okay? I haven't met you guys in person, so I could say you guys three are delighted.
Well, that is true. She does answer the question, but yeah, Maria, who is the most impressive person that you would like to meet in person?
Well, I will definitely like to meet Justin Trudeau in person, so I could tell him how wonderful things that I feel that I should, have, or anybody else in Canada. I would love to meet him. That's for sure.
Yeah, went political. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to meet him. For sure. It's a personal touch.
It's like, hey, make me your main logistics person for Canada, okay, Justin? Let's go with that.
You owe me at least that.
Give me all your
From there, Cowboy, who is the most influential person that you would love to meet in person?
I met a lot. Probably Tony Robbins.
We just got somebody who just said that as well. That's sick. That's awesome. What is it about that Tony Robbins?
It's just the things that he says to boost you up. Just that set of positivity, that energy level. That you can do all if you put your mind to it, kind of deal. And I love people that have that self-driven energy. That portrays it on other people. I believe in sharing the positivity, be that beacon of light, get rid of that negativity. And that guy kind of does it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's his physiology that he talks about, right? That
Yeah,
change the way you stand and you change your power, and I love that. I think Tony Robbins is awesome.
absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I like that one. I like that one. Dano, what do you got?
For me, it would have been Zig Ziglar when he was alive. Definitely a man that has changed the way people look at sales, changed the way people look at themselves, philosophy, just all over, family man as well as a businessman as well. You know what I mean? Like growing up, it was always like, the men were business and the women were family, and he kind of put it all together to be one. So it would have been Zig Ziglar for sure.
How about Dale
Wayne Dyer?
No, Dale Carnegie.
Dale Carnegie would have been. I mean, listen, Dale Carnegie, Wayne Dyer, Earl Nightingale.
You guys are picking like so many like boring people. No offense.
No,
So, like,
man,
I'm like, pick like The
grew
Rock or like
philosophy.
somebody who's like done something.
No,
Like,
The Rock's just a movie star. These guys change
Exactly.
the way people think.
no, that's boring,
Yeah,
man. I don't know.
like
If you're
you
in
got
the audience, let me know, man. Are you guys Team
Napoleon
Action
Hill.
Star?
Yeah, let's go for Ryan Muhammad. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to meet any of those. I think none of those guys would. I think for me, the people who come up is definitely Ed Milet. I just freaking love him. Andy Frisella.
He's this century's version of those guys.
Oh, he's better. He's 100% better. I'm just gonna say that, like he's gonna be from there. But I think, I'd love to. No, in truthfully speaking, I'd love to meet Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like as you guys kind of know, I've read his biography many times, and just to see like how he's dominated every single thing that he's put his mind to, like weight training, the army. He was in the army when he was a kid in Austria. Becoming a movie star, becoming a governor. There hasn't been something that he said, "I'm gonna do this," and he didn't reach the pinnacle. Like a lot of people can't say that. Like you look at like let's say an author or something like that. Like I guess maybe an author, your number one thing is to be like the number one seller on the New York list or anything like that, right? But it's just like where else? It's like winning a gold medal. So I think like Arnold Schwarzenegger or any gold medalist, I would love to learn about their dedication and the training to like you think about Usain Bolt, guys. Usain Bolt trains for like 4 or 5 years when he was competing to run for 30 seconds. Think about that, right? Think about that in life. So I think that was really, really cool. Next question, guys. We're having some fun here, but ooh, I like this one. What would you? And we'll start with Maria. Yeah, continue with ladies first. Which would you rather win, the lottery or to be named Employee of the Month every month at SSP? So this I'm putting you on the spot here.
That's a tough one, Ryan. I would say definitely with Employee of the Month in SSP every month. That
was a good setup.
Honestly, money can buy me many things, but I feel so proud to be here because I have open window to do and explore anything I want. Yeah, some extra lottery money wouldn't kill. But to be quite honest, I really appreciate being here and explore different options that I've been given. That is not like you should do this. No, I do overall what I really want to do, and I've been allowed to do that. So that is more than exciting. In fact, I got my own car here with the SSP.
Can you pick us up? Can you pick us up in Toronto?
That's my souvenir from Cuba, but I can't picture. Like I was creative. And I did decide, like, why not, right? Just as a joke, right? Honestly speaking, it's more than delighted, and I really like it. And for sure, Employee of the Month, it's the best.
Yeah, I like that. So same
but
question.
But if you win the lottery, remember me.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. We'll break you a piece. We'll when if this show stops airing, you'll know why. Either Dan or I hit the lottery. And we're not hitting it anymore. But
our backgrounds will dramatically change. Yeah.
No advance notice.
No. We'd still do it. The backgrounds would just completely change.
You just see water.
It'd be our own island in the background, and it wouldn't be a backdrop.
And the internet would be really bad.
Yeah. Worse than Cowboy.
Yeah, from there. So on to you, Cowboy. What do you think? What would you be your thought on this? Because I actually really want to get your opinion on this.
Don Pardo, show me the money.
share your location.
Adios, amigos. See you.
Well, here's the thing, Jeff, and let's do a little bit of follow up this. So, if you were to win the lottery today, which is amazing to kind of see, what's the first thing you do?
Oh, this is funny, and it's a true story.
Nice.
True story. If I was younger, I would still work. And the reason why I would do that is that a gentleman that was my assistant, he won the first payout New Jersey lottery for $16 million. He was 27 years old, and he cried in my office. I was there present when he got the call. His lawyer said that advised him I would work for free because if you don't, you're going to waste all that income by the time that you're 45 years old. And he had to spread out the money because the FDIC was only $100,000 every bank. He had gazillion banks all over, investments and everything. So it really depends on your age, truthfully. If you are young, still work. If you are old, adios, see ya.
I like that. That's really cool. Do you keep in contact with that? Like, have you? Like, I would assume he's gone. He's long gone. That reaches. Yeah,
he actually works down. When I was at Onkyo back in the 90s, he lived down in Bergen County. I live up here in Sussex County, and he actually works down the street from me, and he's in insurance. He was in logistics, but he's in insurance, and he owned a couple stores, made nothing. I said, "How much did you make this year?" He goes, "Jeff, I had to pay $276,000 in taxes."
There we go. It's different out there.
But
Dano,
he kept his
what do you
money.
want to do?
So I would take the lottery for sure, 100%, because I would definitely help friends and family with their dreams. They say, you could do a lot with money. That's the reality of life. And when you have money, you can actually help people while you're sleeping because your money will work for you. I would help friends and family. I would, get my mom a house. I'd get my mother-in-law a house. I'd help out my kids. I'd probably get them homes, or at least give them depending on what I want, I'd give them a big chunk of money so they wouldn't have to worry about, because houses these days are so bloody expensive. Like, I don't know how our kids are going to buy homes.
Yeah.
And get my whole family to a point where it's kind of like what Maggie said, everything's taken care of. Let's go live our dreams and really do what we want. It's the grind and the daily ups and downs. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people that are born very wealthy don't understand what the grind is, right? Like, most people don't. It's like Shaq says to his kids, "You're not rich, I'm rich," because he understood the grind. But my family's old enough where they've been through the grind. Like, my kids are in their mid-20s, and you know what I mean? So it's not as if it's this expectation, but it would be first thing I would do is a family trip with everyone in the family, everyone, and it would be
plane, dude.
Yeah, get that plane.
Yeah, like charter the plane,
Absolutely.
pretty much rent the resort, and just have every single family member together, because it would be probably the first and last time it would ever happen. Do you know what I mean? And just those memories, those pictures, that ability. And it's one thing, and I know I'm going on a little long, and I apologize, but it's one thing my wife and I said when it came to Christmas about 7 years ago, is it's about the experiences now. It's not about the presents.
I think I told you that too.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. What would you do, Ryan?
Yeah, I think definitely lottery for sure. And I'll sit next for the next question, the follow-up question to that. But it's the same thing. I just kind of like charter a plane, get all my family from Trinidad. Shout out to everybody in the West Indies this month. It's actually Indian Arrival Month. I kind of mentioned that already this week, but it's a big month. It's when our ancestors came from India, Pakistan, stuff like that, to the West Indies and basically built their whole lives. So I'd love to take my whole family on a charter plane, even a charter boat, man. Just get one of those big like carnival ships and like just have that. I feel like it'd be eerie though, just imagine that whole carnival.
People.
Exactly.
Right,
and just have something.
You'd be able to like
yeah, exactly. I got you, Maria.
Don't forget about me, dude.
Yeah.
No. I'm not forgetting about anybody. I got to fill up that boat, man. I got to fill up that like 300,000 boat. But I think
Hey,
the follow-up
trust me,
question.
Ryan. You won the Powerball. There'd be enough people knocking on your door to fill up that boat, brother.
Well, yeah, I got a plan though. I got a plan with this. I was actually reading this on Reddit while about like if you ever won the lottery, what to do. You know, they're like saying sit on it, go to the biggest lawyer, have them claim it for you, so your name doesn't get published. And there's a lot of things that you can do, so that you're anonymous, right? Because a lot of people kind of go there. But I want to ask you this because this is something that you actually just brought up. I want to start with Maria and then Jeff and Dano. If there's one place that you could rent out for the day anywhere around the world, so there will be nobody. I already got my answer, so I hope nobody says this. But if there's one place in the world that you can rent out, so there's not going to be any strangers, there's just the people you bring. Where would it be and why?
Well, I always wanted to go to Dubai. I'm not too sure about the long time on the flight because I can only handle a 3 or 4 hours flight. That's it for me. But
you're rich enough. You just get the plane to land every 3-4 hours to stretch your legs.
Bring my entire family from Cuba that they are not actually able. Some of the ones I'm still there, not able to travel like we do normally, like normal people are. In Cuba, it's not like that. And gather all of them and have an amazing time that I have never been. Because honestly speaking, they're not even being anywhere. You know, if you cannot fly out of Cuba, you cannot be anywhere. So that would be the most unbelievable thing I could do for my family. And of course, enjoy all the luxuries that will bring us,
Gucci's gonna go bankrupt.
And that would make my absolutely entire, life much better, to be quite honest. And I'm still gonna do not Dubai, I believe, but something. The closest Mexico, honestly, like we can swim soon. So, yeah, I really want to spend some time. Like I know family matters also, and it's been already a long time since I don't see them, and I would be more than wonderful. Even they don't have the opportunity to go to hotels and so on. Like just to have them everything they want and enjoy. That would be my absolutely, number one priority that I'm thinking.
Support Dubai. Yeah, just remember we're related, right? Like I think we're related on your your cousins, husbands, daughters, some kind of relation there. So don't forget to bring me out there. So
you sound like you're from a small town.
You guys are
from there. But Cowboy, where would you go, man? One place that you could rent out, you could bring anybody that you want, and it's just you and whoever you bring out.
It's a cross between the Maldives and Bora Bora. I would probably go to Bora Bora.
Bora Bora. And why?
There's no cell phone, whatever there. I mean, there's no towers. There's no connectivity. It's you against the nature. It's warm. More family time. With no distractions. No headaches. No anxiety. Seriously, just to kick back, you ever see those commercials for Corona, and
yep,
you take that phone and you just wail it? That would be me, man. That would be me. Yep.
Just wailing it. So Bora Bora for Jeff and his amazing family. That's heaven on earth. Dan, what do you got for me?
Definitely dinner in the middle of the Coliseum.
Oh,
for sure. Like hands down, rent out the entire Coliseum and have like a wicked dinner in the middle of the Coliseum, and maybe even get like a kind of an old school Coliseum a fight night or something going on, where obviously nobody gets slaughtered, but just something cool like that. Because for me, it's a marvel, like that, and the pyramids and that kind of, and like Stonehenge. It's just a marvel. Like how you were able to construct those monstrosities with the power of the human hand and the brain, right? No machines.
Wonders of the world, isn't it? It's one of the
I believe the Colosseum is. Yeah, well, I know that the pyramids are, obviously, but I mean, some people would say, well, yeah, the pyramids was slaves, right? And I guess so was the Colosseum, but it was it's just been my wife and I. It's a dream of ours to go to the Colosseum. So I would rent it out and have dinner right smack dab in the middle of it, just to awe at What's around?
Right next to like Spartacus's blood underneath all the sand and all that
Mark
stuff.
is
Pretty...
really
Yeah. This is Sparta. Yeah. We're all coming. We're all coming. By the way, this is all buddy vacation. So for me, I'm happy nobody said it, but I don't care what anybody says. I would rent out Disneyland. Disneyland would be the coolest thing to do. Unlimited rides. Imagine no lines. I can get all the
like
Dole
Disneyland
Whips
or
I want.
Universal?
Disneyland, 100%. You got to go with the OG. Universal,
not Disney World, Disneyland.
Yeah. Well, I don't. What's the difference?
Well, there's Florida, and then there's California. I think Disney World
Florida.
is California. Disneyland is Florida.
All right, Disneyland.
No,
Florida.
Disney World is Florida. Disneyland is California.
Okay, so I got them mixed up.
Yeah, so whatever's Florida. I'm going to Florida. I'm going to Orlando.
Okay.
Disney
You wouldn't do the Universal Studios. You do the Disney.
Disney, man. Too many nostalgia, man. I want to see Buzz Lightyear. I want to go on Magic Mountain, as Ric Flair always used to say. Longest line, oldest ride, So, we could kind of, but yeah, getting all those Dole Whips, going to Animal Kingdom, going to Epcot, doing all that fun stuff. Yeah,
Fantastic,
see, happiest place on earth. There we go.
That's right. Yeah.
Not to the wallet.
Well, we're talking fictional here, right? So if you got the money to rent out this park, you got some pocket change. You just got to close 2 more accounts. So.
Yeah.
All right,
you could have Goofy stick around for a couple minutes longer to sign autographs for the kids.
Better get them before Apple buys them.
Oh, there we go. So there we go. Hey, man, I wouldn't mind walking into Disneyland or Disney World and getting a free pair of AirPods. I wouldn't mind. And you just get to hear Disney facts in your ear as you're walking along. Like, that'd be kind of pretty cool. That'd be awesome from there. So let's get to the next one. We're going to give some hypotheticals here, guys. Oh, I like this one. Which superhero or villain would make the best therapist? We'll go with Maria. Let's go. See?
Oh my God! Look at Jeff. You're thinking hard.
Damn, I'm just. You know what I do? I think about the character and what they said and what they did.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Maria, who do you got?
Is the bad one a good one?
Either or. Is a villain or superhero?
The classic Batman, of course, with his nice cars. Take me everywhere. Hey, we are there. That would be awesome.
You just want to lie on Batman's couch.
Yeah. She just wants to put on the cape.
I am Batman.
I can put my mask, nobody would know it's me, but I'm enjoying. I don't know. I think that would be awesome, actually. Those beautiful cars he got. I'm into cars. I love to have, like a very, high end, that's my dreams, like a collection. Hopefully, maybe I should choose the lottery.
There we go. Today's Lotto Max, 58 million in Canada. So, play that Lotto Max. Jeff.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's only like
the Powerball in USA. The Powerball.
Yeah, we gotta hit that Powerball, man, and give half back. But Cowboy, who do you got? Supervillain or superhero that would make the best therapist that you'd want to talk
to? Definitely a superhero, and that would be between Superman and Iron Man.
Ooh. What if you got both?
Oh, that would be great. And I just think about how smart they were, the characters, and all that knowledge that they had, and how they would portray that onto you when you question a question. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. Especially for I feel like Iron Man would troll you, because he was such a like in the movies, he's all about like being that cool guy. So I think like he would be a really, really good one. He's intelligent.
So if he trolled you, he would know you.
There we go. That's where it's Dano.
The sarcastic person in me says Deadpool. He's so sarcastic. He'd be like, "Oh man, Ted." He'd be like, "Come on, really? Like, are you really serious?" Like, So the sarcastic one in me says Deadpool. Then the other person in me says Black Adam, because he would be a pretty funny therapist.
Back to the Rock, back to the
Back to
Rock,
the
bro.
Rock.
Always go.
All
All
comes
all
back to
signs
the
of
Rock, Ryan.
always comes back to the Rock every single time. For me, this one's gonna be sticking with the Disney theme. I'm gonna go with my man Pluto, the dog, because dogs don't
Oh,
talk
look at
back.
that.
So you got to go with the therapist that don't talk
What
back
a
and give you
shock.
advice. I know,
What a
right?
shock.
Did you guys
No.
see how Ryan changed the rules again? He says superhero or supervillain, and he chooses a dog
I know.
from
Is it
Disney.
is it Pluto? Is it okay?
He's not
Mighty
a
Mouse.
super anything. He's a
Okay, let's go with
dog.
Mighty Mouse
He's
then.
not a hero.
Cinco de
Now
Mayo. Let's
you
go
could
with
do
Mighty Mouse.
super pets. You could do super pets.
Yeah, I haven't seen those ones yet. No, let's go with Mighty Mouse then. If we're gonna go with
I like
Oh,
that.
there you
I said that
Mighty
once
Mouse.
before.
Mighty Mouse. There we go. All right, last question to close it off, my friends, and this one's gonna be a one that we want to think about. So we'll start with Dan because we want Maria to finish last. As like she's amazing here. So Dan O, what would be the hardest thing to give up?
like a personal item or
Anything.
Anything.
Whatever, anything. Could be a hobby, can be something that you do, something you like, snowmobiling, something.
Oh, if he said that, I'd be like, BS. That ain't happening.
gosh, the hardest thing to give up. Conversation.
Hmm.
I'd hate to not be able to have authentic conversations with people. Like I don't know where we would be as humans without cool conversations.
I like that.
Is
I like
that what you're meaning? Like, is that
Yeah, and it could be anything. It could be tangible. It could be something that
because like material things or any of that shit's nothing. Like to give up snowmobiling, well, you know what? I had to do it this winter, and there's still next winter, so no big deal. But conversations, I think, and I think that's one of the things during COVID, the people that kind of stuck back into themselves. I think that's where a lot of our mental health issues came from, is because we didn't really have those awesome conversations with people. Personally, is what I believe. So
yeah, I get that. I like that one. So conversations. Cowboy, what would be the hardest thing to give up?
it's freaking tough, eh, Jeff?
Yeah, being a psychotherapist, because in my career, that's all I did was just freaking analyze people and their problems and what they do and how they did and why they did it. If I didn't have that ability to do that, man, I don't know where the hell I would be today. Because you rely on so many people and you try to hire the right people in the right positions. It's like not having that ability to do that. I have absolutely no idea where I would be today or the influences that other people would have on me. I mean, I think that would change if you were only in it for 2 years, but when you're in it for 40 years, man, that means a lot. It really does. It's like, how the hell did you get here? And you reflect on that.
I like that one. That one's deep. So Maria.
You came in deep on that one.
Yeah,
that was
I love
like
that
an
one.
excavator, man. You dug that shit. That's good. That was good, brother.
I will actually choose my how I interact with people. I cannot think of me not being able to actually use my positivity to interact with everyone. I cannot have a silence in my life. So I don't know, my energy that I get every day, I try not to think of bad things. And not being able to share that with the entire world, it will kill me. I not handle it that well. So for me, that would be hard if I don't talk. I don't like Dan says, communication is important, and it's good for your health, for your
Yeah.
well-being, and all kind of stuff like that, right? And my salsa lessons.
Salsa.
Sorry. I need to get my exercise going, so that's why.
Yeah, it needs to go back. Lula Lounge. I think for me, the biggest one, I'm gonna go with a person. It would be my wife. I think that would be the hardest thing to give up if I ever had to give that up. Just she's my partner. She's everything in my life that I need and gives me balance. I'm able to do these kind of cool things with you guys here because of the balance we've created together, and just the positivity. Anytime I say, hey, I'm gonna go join Toastmasters. Hey, I'm gonna join a martial arts class. Hey, I'm gonna start working out in the morning instead of the evening. she's there for support, and it's always kind of a realistic. It's not the cheerleader like, yeah, you can go do it. It's just like, how does this fit into your life, and having that realistic. So for me, the hardest thing to give up, which I hope I never have to one day. I hope I die before her, which as morbid that sounds, but I hope I'll never have to give up my wife, because I don't know what life would look like.
This is very sweet, Ryan, honestly.
Yeah. She's watching.
She's
watching.
He's trying to gain those extra points. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go for
Ken's coming. He wants to go to a ball game. I get it. It's all right.
Yeah.
Hey Ryan, I'm gonna be on the 19th in Lula Lounge. My cousin is playing salsa there on 19th.
I will actually be there. I will actually come. So it's this is a fun fact for everybody, and it's not for me to self-promote myself, but I taught salsa dancing for 5 years. Like, I was an actual teacher. So like, I've been salsa dancing for maybe about 12 years. Yeah, 2012 I got to dance, and I taught. So I'm excited, So it's gonna be really, really cool. I'm being dead serious. I swear to God. So there's a.
That's it. We're gonna have a dance then, because I'm a good
100%.
salsa dancer also.
Awesome! I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Gotta do the rumba, all that kind of stuff. Come on.
Salsa, bachata, merengue.
I dance worse than the white man. Worse than a white man.
Yeah. You're not invited, Dan. You're not invited to.
I hit walls. I bump into people.
You're like the.
I'm like, if you ever saw the movie Hitch, where he says, "Just stay right here. This is me."
Yeah. Stand in place.
I sit there, and somebody says, "Are you trying to run?" I'm like, "What are you talking about, man? I'm dancing. I'm grooving up a storm here, man. I'm horrible. Horrible."
I was running into a John Travolta move.
There we go. It's dance party. Let's get it there. So everybody, can't thank you guys enough. Here's what I'd like to end this off with every single person. We will start with Dan, because I want Maria to finish us off. But shortly, what is your message to the world? Let's start with Dan, and I don't know why you're snickering.
Because you always, every time it comes to me, you say short.
No. It's for everybody.
Short? What is your...
Oh, hold on. Let me get my pillow.
Every single day, Dan, shortly, end it off with.
Love you, brother.
I get it. My message to the world. What you do screams so loud I can't hear a word you say. I've said it before, I'll say it again.
There we go. Cowboy, what's your message to the world?
Short.
Treat others as you would like to be treated.
There we go. And Maria, saving the best for last.
Take as long as you want.
Yeah, take as long as you want.
Yeah. Well, I actually had a quote written, and I say that you don't know what's going on in this world right now with people. So if you want to be somebody who want to change something, be nice, because you don't know what's going on with everything these days. So be kind, be lovely, helpful, positive, and try to help as much as you can. That's my message.
I like that.
Love that message to the world. So Maria, can you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, SSP, as we're ending off? How can people get a hold of you? Because like we said, we love your positivity and your energy in there. So I know a lot of people are watching are going to be like, we need some Maria, we need some SSP in our lives. Tell everybody about what you guys going to do.
Well, SSP is a flatbed carrier. We actually do dry van also. I'm actually starting with the international business. So if you guys have anything internationally, air freight, ocean freight, I'm the girl to go. So you can actually reach us in our website. Like there is a actually presentation of our company where we started 2015, and have grown so much since then. We actually just purchased a new building close by, so we have actually our track line sitting and one in the blue line building that we bought here in Milton. This is our office. Logistic, we have offices in Houston, Laredo, Monterrey. We are going to open California as well. So we are expanding and we are hiring. So please give me a call. We need logistics. We need all kind of people. So reach out for the logistics department. We are hiring. We have a big sign in our office. We are hiring. I try to communicate. We want good people here to join me with my energy and work and grow. So if you want, actually, give me a call. I have everything. I'm gonna put everything on the site. Please reach out. I'm here. I'm a person that will send you away. In fact, we just can go for a drink, for instance. No, it's a joke, but I'm approachable. So
no.
I was just saying, you don't say.
Yeah.
Really?
Get out
No,
of
so
here.
if
We would have never known that.
you
Yeah.
never
So
know
if
that.
you want to talk to me, maria.borrell@sspgroup.com. I could be reached at my cell, imagine, I don't know, 437-772-6380. So
You're gonna get a ton of crank calls now.
that's me after
You just put your phone
last
number out online and you're done.
Okay.
You're done.
That's gonna be awesome, man. So if
I
you are
will
looking
Ryan,
to,
what
take
is
us
your
to me.
message to the world?
my message to the world is lift as you climb, and that will always be the message for the rest of my life. As you're climbing cool things in your life, you're getting new promotions, new houses, new things. Make sure you bring somebody up with you, and then they can bring somebody up with them. There's never a weight limit there. So that is my message to the world. So,
That's very nice.
Cowboy. Yeah, no, thank you guys. I appreciate that. So, can't thank everybody enough. Cowboy, how can everybody get a hold of you? Because, you're crushing it out there. We do definitely see the posts here before we end off today's show.
Yeah, my new podcast, Life Lessons and Logistics, is debuting on May 15th. It's the Storytelling Chronicles with me, the Bodacious Cowboy, at 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Hope everybody can chime in. It's going to be a good show. I have a lot of guests that are lined up, and some wild cards. So, with that said, you guys have a good weekend.
All right, thank you so much. So, want to thank everybody for coming up. Congratulations to everybody for doing amazing. It's been a great week, Dan, of just giving value to everybody here. If you did find value in this, which I know you did, I know it's Fridays, but we did give you guys some tips and tricks to really help you in your mindset and things like that. And maybe some things about winning the lottery or winning the Employee of the Month might sit with you. But like we said, share this with your friend, share this with your neighbor, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, the neighbor who is thinking about ordering Amazon Prime. They're thinking about ordering Amazon Prime, but you already did. So share it with the Amazon driver that's coming by today. We'll hit the replay again at 2 p.m. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And next week, we got a jam-packed week for you as we do with our mission here of 10,000 reps to hit a million GP. Dano, take us home, my man.
Oh, so you did it to me again. And I should probably know this by now, right? All right, everybody. So have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Make sure you hit our website. Ryan, where are we at here? There we go. Whoops. Our new website. Make sure you grab some of the tools. We're going to bring you a pretty cool tool on Tuesday next week. So be ready for that. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, you two guys. Everyone, have a nice weekend. So I see you shortly soon.